Welcome to our show. We were waiting for Boaz, but he is not here. So this is Janice Wolf, New Jersey's Dog Whisperer, the Lady Dog Whisperer, and
Mark German, America's Dog Whisperer. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let us know if you can hear us okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to start discussing the philosophy of dogs, why we do what we do and why it works, and then the technique that we use also to teach the dogs our rules. Remember, we're not dog trainers. We don't care if a dog sits or lays down. We just want a well-behaved dog. So we're going to talk about a little canine philosophy as I see it. See if it doesn't make sense to you. If you have questions, go to the mic, raise your hand, and we'll answer your questions for you. We'll help you fix your dogs if you brought a dog along tonight. Make sure you tell your friends about it. Every Sunday night we're here to help you with your dogs. So it's a program all about your dogs.
about you, how we can help you so that your dogs will be better behaved, so that fewer dogs will have to be euthanized or sent out to shelters because they're out of control. So help us to help more dogs. Tell people about our show. You can also get our show on iTunes and half a dozen other places if you go to our website, or ask our wonderful friend Sean Robinson, who happens to be around, how we can have other people downloading our show each week.
If you know people with animals, even though you might not have one, if you know people with dogs and you know people that have dogs with issues, please get them to contact us in some way. Have them come to Paltalk, contact us through our website, contact us through email. We want to help all the dogs out there that need help. We're here to do that. The name of our book is There's Hope. That's because there is. It's a how-to guide on how to fix your dog's behavioral problems such as jumping, barking, growling,
out of control,
urinating
in the house,
everything you can think of. That's the kind of dogs we help and the people that we help. So we're going to talk a little bit about dogs in general, and when I say dog, I mean a canine species. Canine species, if you think about it, that's where all the dogs came from. So I'm thinking like a canine when I say dogs need certain things. In the wild, and you all agree with me on this or not, and if you don't agree, raise your hand and let's talk about it. But in the wild, there's one pack leader and the rest are packed. So if you agree with that, we're talking canines, we're talking packs, we're talking one leader. Now, the job of a leader is to protect and provide for their pack. So therefore, if we become our dog's leader, that's what we have to do, or he's going to be it. If we become our dog's leader, we provide and protect for our pack. Pack leaders, how do you know if your dog's a pack leader or if you're a pack leader? Here's just a few of the things that pack leaders do naturally. Pack leaders eat anytime they want. So if you've got a dog with some serious issues, and this is just one component of it, you free feed your dog. You're constantly leaving food down on the floor. That's free feeding, but forget that term. That's the pack leader able to eat anytime he wants. He can come and go as he pleases and eats anytime he wants. That's one sign of a pack leader. Another sign of a pack leader is they go through doors first. So if you're trying to walk your dog and he's pulling you out your front door, he's the leader. He's in front. Pack leaders walk in front of the pack. That's what makes them the leader. If your dog jumps on people, that's a dominant behavior. If he urinates in the house, that's a dominant behavior. This is all the stuff that pack leaders do. They growl at other dogs. They could bite other dogs. They jump on things. They can become territorial or possessive over something. So that's all the things you have to remember about who's the pack leader. And if you're it, your dog cannot be, because there cannot be two pack leaders. We all know that there's only one leader. It's the pack leader. And what we do is convert the human to become the pack leader by teaching the human how to communicate like a dog. We treat our dogs like they're humans, but yet they don't understand our language. We understand their language and how they communicate. They don't speak, but they do communicate. They communicate with growls and bites, jumps and humps, barkings and bitings. That's how dogs communicate. So as far as the technique, that's what we do back to dogs. We bite dogs, we growl at dogs. Remember the fingers in the neck? Fingers in the neck, that's a bite. We also add the sh sound to it. So we're growling just before we bite, and we only bite the dominant behaviors. So dominant behaviors, such things as jumping, barking, growling, if you look at those things and be aware of those when your dog does it, and you just bite your dog and walk away, the dog will stop doing that behavior. All of that is in our book. You can pick up the book off our website, americasdogwhispererinc.com. Order your copy of the book. Join us every Sunday, and you're going to have the best dog in the world. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this to help as many dogs as we can. So, pack leader, pack. Once you become the pack leader, your other dogs are not. So, there can only be you. So, we're talking things like rules, walking your dog. You've got to do the things that pack leaders do.
Okay, so remember when we say that there's only one pack leader, that doesn't mean there's only one pack leader with humans. That means every human is a pack leader. So if you've got 3 little kids, guess what? They're pack leaders. Every human is a pack leader over every dog. But in the wild, there is only one pack leader. But because dogs are creatures that like to follow, leader-follower, there is going to naturally be one who's going to lead. Look at us in government. There's one leader and everybody else basically follows. That's the way it's set up, because you couldn't have 20 different leaders deciding where the pack was going to go. But you sure can have one leader saying, hey, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing. So when you guys have a problem, let's say with house training your dog, I saw someone said, house training your dog, if it's a puppy, that's one thing. But if the dog is more than like 6 months old or 5 months old, it's not an accident. The dog is peeing to show his dominance, because what he's doing is marking his territory, as another dog would do, marking the territory around the area so that other animals know that there's the leader, that area is claimed. So when we claim items, when we claim food, like in our book, which you can get on our website, when we claim food, or we claim a couch, or we claim a bed, all that does is that shows the dog that it's ours. Well, if a dog is going to be aggressive at food, and it's our food, how can he be aggressive? It's not his food, it's ours. So everything we do is basically mimicking nature. The sh sound that we make, that sh is nature's sound of energy. Think of a cat or a rattlesnake. Think of other animals, what they do. They growl, they rumble. So all we're doing is teaching our animals, teaching our dog how we communicate with him. So basically all we're doing is doing what the dogs do to each other. And just as there are many people who practice psychology, humans